This live stream is for entertainment information purposes only. Do not copy our trades. We're just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream. We trade off screen. We trade after the stream. So you do not get to see the complete picture. We're not licensed professionals. We're not providing any investment advice. We do not make any claims of profitability. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we're not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Also, please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Please read and understand the rest of CFTC Rule 4.41, and let's get to the charts. Okay, looking at the 1 minute here. Took a stab long. I got my my strat working. I worked on the code this afternoon, so hopefully the long and the shorts trades are going to be working correctly. I'm still forward testing and beta testing the strat. If I look at what it gave me so far on today, so far it took one short at 7 o'clock. It took another short at 7:30. Actually, I think there was one other trade. I think there was a long. Yeah, it got in a long also. The strat took a long at 6:30. Oh, look at that. And a short at 6:06. So it looks like it's working. Hey Joker, how's it going? It looks like it's working. Let's run it. That's the trade that I called there in Pine's room, the long. But the target is still not hit. The target is the dashed blue line. I don't know what screen you guys are seeing. Let me put it up. Yeah, you don't see the screens. Yeah, this is the screen. This is the screen with the strat on. So-so of a day. Yeah, it was a so-so of a day for me too. It was a red day today for me. I think down 200 overall net on the day. But my evening started not bad. I took my 6 o'clock trade 5 seconds after the open. Blew a fund, did. That sucks. That sucks. With what firm? Who were you trading with? Let's see if we can get over that blue line. The blue line's a TP line. Tradeify, take profit trader. Out of the 30. Ah, wow. Apex, okay. I got to ask you a question, though. Were you close to the point of hitting the drawdown? Because Apex has that 30% P&L, what do they call it? I have it on my thing. I talked about it the other day. The 30% negative P&L rule. So it doesn't almost pay to blow an account, because if you go below 30% of your P&L, whether it's your profit, if it's over your trailing drawdown, and if your profit isn't above your trailing drawdown, let me give you an example. The 50,000 account, if you're not over 2,500, then it's 30% of 2,500. If you are over 2,500, then it's 30% of the larger amount, which that's 750. So if you lose more than 750, and then you recover, you're not going to get your payment's going to get denied anyways. So you kind of have to stop yourself from blowing the account. I think it's a wonderful breaking. Now that just marked that it got out of the trade, but it didn't. That's kind of odd. I don't understand why I would have done that unless it's being marked that Oh, I understand exactly what happened. It flipped short. Okay. It went long and flipped short. Well, good. Yeah, that 30% P&L. I was talking to Woodchip about that also, saying that if you understand it, there you have to set I set the PDLLs and trade evade, so you don't go below that. I set them at a little less than 25%. Let's say 22%, because trade evade lets you lets you go a little further. They don't cut you off right away like Topstep X does or Platform X. They give you a little bit more room, so you got to keep it tight. And me, I'm going to try and take less trades. Go with the trade less is more, but wow, sometimes you can just get some dull periods doing that. Like now that we just went short, I have to wait for the candles to get back above the bands before I consider a long. But I'm looking over my charts, especially on Topstep X, with this kind of volatility. There's been a lot of moves that have gone, looks like a standard deviation or more away. And those moves can be exploited. I think the kind of active scalping I'm doing might be the wrong approach with this kind of volatility. I mean, look, the average range now on the 1 minute candles is 14 points. Seriously? That's fantastic. That's high in the volume, 114,000. That's relatively high also. Well, let's see what we get. So far the code is working well. I'm happy about that. I'd like to see a move up. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see if price can go up to go up and test VWAP. 19,344. It's only 40 points away. Not too much to ask. 14-point average range on the 1 minute candles. But what a dump. Didn't expect that at all. The volatility is excellent for the past 6-7 trading days. A lot of opportunity. Siki.
Hello.
Hello. What's up? What's up?
Nothing.
Yeah, I was just saying that with this kind of volatility, there's a lot of opportunities to take longer term trades. I mean, by longer term, you know, like a hold for a half an hour, Did you see the open at all? 6 o'clock? Did you see the afternoon session?
No.
Let me put up the 5-minute chart.
I took those in the afternoon, so I just got off.
Oh, shit. Take a look. There's a little bit of a bounce, but at 19,200. I was saying if we get under the previous day's low, it's gonna be a pretty bearish day. That's what happened. Right, we'll see what tomorrow brings us. Right now, heading lower, heading into the Monday's low, which we broke already, actually. You going to the gym?
Not today.
No.
Tomorrow. No, he's here again.
Ooh, Sparky. Okay, no FOMO trades. We wait for setups. No adding, no chasing. 12-point range on the 1-minute candles is good for scalping. Just got to choose which account I'm going to do it on. Let's pick one. I think the one that I'm up to 58 I'm going to leave. If I get close to 300, that's been my mistake. Oh, I keep trading them. And then they go in the wrong direction. Let us go with a 50K account. And for the evening session, I think I'll just trade it conservatively. Oh man, really? There we go. Let's get the entry. I'm short at 84. And I got triggered at 85, so just a 1/4 point worse. I'm near the previous day's low. 84. Let's go to 77 for 7 points on the first piece. Yeah, since I'm down on this account, and now it acts like end of day drawdown. If I can get a little bit of a head, I can take a little bit bigger size also. There we go, my little piece is out. Now I want to see 71 bid. And then 60, 64. 71 is the previous day's low. And let me put my bid at 64, 63.75. Buy limit, that'll be a 21-point winner. And my stop on this is at 95 approximately. So, hope I don't get stopped out. It's getting there. I'm just going to hit the close button. No, I'm not actually. If I get stopped out, I'm going to let it come in a little bit. There we go. Hopefully it'll fill me. Come back down. Fill me, there we go. Manage the loss. So that was a trade that actually should have cost me money, but instead, instead I broke even on it. I'll take a scratch on a losing trade any day. No follow through. Oh, sound check. Sorry. I forgot to do a sound check. Sound check. Sorry. I forgot to do a sound check. And I got my son in the background practicing with his band. We hear you. You're hired. Someone wants to send me a contract and hire you as their lead singer. Wow, could you imagine if Trump's 4 years are going to keep this level of volatility in the markets? There's going to be a ton of people who lose a lot of money, but there's also going to be a lot of people who are going to make boatloads. Wait to swing your bat at the right moment. When you see momentum. A little bit of a pullback, continuation. Swing your bat hard. I could convince myself to take this trade if I get a bearish candle. Gotta wait for the close though. 10 seconds. 2, 1, nope. Wait for the next one. And if I'm going to take only A+ trades, we can't go much higher, because if we go much higher, I think this one gets taken off the list of potential shorts. Oh, so close to saying no more. Oh, you know what I noticed? You guys don't get to see the price. That's an error. What fun is it if you have a chart and you don't get to see what price we're at? Okay, that's it. No, I won't be taking this one short. Put my hands back in my pocket. See if we can get a... oh, excuse me. Get a signal to the long side. Doesn't it sound like Pretty Woman when she was singing in the bath? I'm guessing he has his headphones on, doesn't even realize he's singing. I might take one if we can get down to 19,300 or 19,299. Not going to be going for big dollars anymore. The rest now I'm waiting for tomorrow morning. I'm not that great of a holder for the big move, TBM. And when I say TBM, I don't mean trades by Matt. And I have a straw to chew on. Oh, there it is. Well, it really does look like we can make a run for, we might be making a run for VWAP. As a minimum. Look, we got pretty much 3 relatively equal highs there. So let's tap into that for a 4th time. Let me try and get 12. 12. Can I see 12 bid? 13 bid, 14 bid. I see, there we go. 12 bid. I got in. Now let's see it get over 20. 2014. 06 is where I have to get out. Yeah, I got out again, eh? Okay. Didn't work out. And this one didn't work out. Higher probability the next one does. 92. That's short of 300. Oh, I see what's going to happen. I'm going to get a long. And that's not bad, given that could be potentially forming a higher low. That would be a good setup for me. Don't want price to get much slower though. I don't want to see too much weakness. One quick displacement like that, and then let's invert it. Have a 2-bar reversal. At this hour, the market really moves in fits and spurts. $19,306 is what I'm looking for. If we can get there. However, Okay. I cannot tell you why this did not go long, because it should have. Let me see. Hold on. There could be a reason why. On this here, there's the open and the close the same. Data box. Where's my data box? Why is data box always hiding? Open is 89.75. No, close is 80.50. That was a down bar. So my stop on this is the ATR. It's 11 points. But you got to get a close. So I need a close below. No, not a close. I need the low to go below 81. That's 81.50. And I need a high above 03.50 for 11 points. If I'm thinking we're going to run to VWAP, I'm thinking I might want to add at 96 at 06. Let's get back up to 06 I was talking about before. And I think I'll add 9206, that'll be 18 points. My average price will be 01. Then we get the run I'm waiting for. Getting there. 01. Offer 01. Next stop 02. It's trying. Got knocked back down. Knocked back down by 5 points. That's not one step forward, 2 steps back, or 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That was 1 step forward, 5 steps back. It's okay. We got our stop in. We can try again. You never know what the market's always doing something to make you think the wrong thing. So close to entry for the ad. There's the ad. Come on, come down a little bit now. I want to get a better price on my ad. I want to get it under 6 on my ad. You know, like 4. 304 bid. It's 30 bid, 308 right now, 309, 310, 11. It's going without me. I didn't get my ad. I wanted an ad. I think at 15 I will take it. The reason why I'll take it is I had almost 30 points there. I was in at what, 94? 94 to 15? Yeah, it's about 20 points. I'm not going to complain with a 20-point trade. 2 times the ATR. And it was a trade that should have been taken. You know what? I think it was taken. I'm just on the wrong account. I got to see where it would be taking the trade. Sim 101, that's where it is beta testing. And no, it didn't take it. Huh. Just when I thought I was coding better. Wow, look at that. Got out right in time. Went up to about 16, 17. Came right back down to my entry. This is a 25K account, if I'm not mistaken. Let me reconfirm. No. Oh, I made a mistake. It's a 50K account. I thought I was on a 25K account. Oh, I could have taken larger size. But we'll stick to what I've been doing. Okay, give me a better price so I don't enter. Ooh, I like that. Entries at 06, I'm long at 02. 4 points better. 02, let's get up to 09 bid. And my risk is almost all off the table. Not really catching any continuation. I am thinking to add one here, given that it's a 50K account. Oh, too late now. I'll take a 9-point loss on that. It's going to tick me in again. Watch. Anyways, I'm getting lucky. It's not running anywhere without me. The trick is trade the right size. Hey, you know what? Let me try something here. Something unique. Let me go short. And that's it for the short. Well, if I get a full loss here, I'm switching accounts. I want to see it trade up to 06. Minimum get back to 06. And then from there get to 13. Let's go. Buyers come back in. Push it back up. You can do it. Not only you can do it quickly. Anybody know what Trump was talking about today? I didn't hook into YouTube or Benny Johnson or anything like that. Great, I have a 2-lot. And then a 1. Maybe I'll get lucky and keep this loss small too. That's amazing for the amount of losers that I'm picking off right now. I think I came in at just the wrong moment to start trading. 92, sell at 99. 97. Okay. Should have gotten filled there. Let's see if we can get a quick push now down, back down to 92. Without trading back up to 06. Not looking good the way I'm seeing price action. The little pop-ups are a little bit stronger than the pop-down. But they're trying. Let's go. Push it down to 92. You know you want to. Nobody wants to buy in this market. Let me just lighten the load a little bit. It's not going right away. I'll still be happy if I can get it down to 85 bid or 78 bid. I won't complain with this trade. Where's my price? 99. 7 points better. Volatility is still there at 12 points. So we do have the potential for a move. Two good candles, that could be 24 points. Maybe it's not moving because I'm not drinking coffee. Yesterday I was having coffee. Oh no, yesterday I was having cola. There we go. We got under 92. Now we got to get to 85. 85 bid. Call it out like an auctioneer, like an eggtioneer. I got 95, I got 95, 97, 96, 95, 93, 94 bid. 94 bid, 95. We're too far from 85. Actually, we're pretty stuck in the mud here between 92 and 06. Someone's got to give the bear a kick in the behind. Get him going lower. Anybody got boots with spurs? Wants to give the bear a kick and then run real fast? You guys know the joke? There's a bear, guy's tying his shoes. His friend tells him, what the hell are you tying your shoes for? You can't outrun a bear. He goes, I don't have to outrun the bear. I only have to outrun you. Come on, 85 bid. It's not too much to ask. I'm a simple man. 5 points away. Back up there, making me wait for it. Okay, we got nowhere to go. We got the previous day's low below us at 71. That's a good target. I can't complain with that. 71, one fast shot, 20 points. In a blink of an eye. The trader 205. Hey, what's up, 205? I'm stuck in here in a short that's stuck in the mud. It's not going anywhere. Actually, the markets are stuck between 292 and 306 in kind of like a little 14-point range. And Living the dream. At least one of us is. I'm trying to live the dream. If the markets would cooperate a little more. Is it too much to ask? Oliver Velez says it's such a simple game. Markets can go up or down. You can buy or sell. Your trade can either be a winner or a loser. He says it's a game of two. A child can do it. That's not true. Because what he's missing out is what you see on the charts is really not reality, because you really can't always get those prices. So many times I try to enter and I get slipped. Both sides. And stop losses, you put in your stop loss. If it goes there and it ticks it, even for one contract, they take you out your full position. But have your take profit, and if it goes and ticks there for just a one lot, you don't get taken out. You're still holding your position. So there are things in the market that make it harder than just a game of twos. On the eval accounts, no, they have 1 day to pass now, so it's they have a go blow your brains out policy. Have a good time, it's carnival. Yeah, I was kind of wondering that, not that, but I was wondering what their sale is. I was talking to Pine Tree. He says it's 83. They were just at 91 a little while ago. They'll be back at 91. I have a few that are going to renew at 91% off. So what, that's... there we go. Come on, give me my 85 bid. I just want my 85 bid. 83 bid. Next 78. 78. 78 bid. 79. 79. 80. I'll take 79. There you go. Good enough. Didn't even do much for me, but so what? And we touch previous day's low. Okay, I was on the right side of that trade. I don't remember what size I had. Did I only have a shitty 1 micro? Thought I had 2. Yeah, 83.91. What's the difference though? 8% on a, let's say the account, I think the 50K account, I don't know what account you're talking about, but the 50K account is $160. 10% would be $16. 8%, 80% of $16 is 8. It's $12 more. Well, almost double the price from 91% off, but we're still laughing from the days when the accounts were $300 and $400. Not only that, if you didn't pass, they took another $400, and I think in the old days, especially with forex, they reset you back to zero. I think that's how it used to work. Do you imagine the stupid trades you would take near the end of the month if you had a little bit to go? You had like 20% more to make, and you know they're going to rebill you and reset you to zero if you don't make it? That's why regulation needs to come in, because there's too many rules that are specifically there to trip you up and take your money. I just saw one. I think I was reading the topstep agreement for their master account. I don't remember what it was on all option 1 for option 2. Option 2 end of day is so much better, but you know what? You can get option 2, which is end of day with topstep for $49 or $45. And Pine Tree Trader was saying that, who is it? I think Tradeify or Tick Trader. Someone's got a $115 with no activation fee. And I think MFF, to be honest with you, I think MFFU also has with no activation fee. But I don't know what the prices are. I have one locked in at $40. It keeps renewing. Not a lucky account for me, that one. think next time I'm going to have to trade it at one lots and try to make $30 a day just to stick it to them, because somehow I can't pick a winner on that account. Okay, well, if we get a little bit of a retrace, pullback, whatever you want to call it, I may have another trade to take to the short side. And I really don't get why my trades aren't showing up on my coded strategy. They should be showing up. So annoying. Ninja's so inconsistent. Yeah, okay. I don't know who they do for what they do for the payouts. I just heard some trader had a problem with Rise. Rise lost his money. And they're playing ping pong with him. They're telling him to go to the bank to ask for an identification code. And the bank is saying, we didn't get it. If we didn't get it, how can we give you an identification code? We got nothing. We checked all our Rise deposits, not just for you. And he goes back to Rise, and Rise is saying, but we need the identification code. Well, you put the identification code in. You should know it. So they're giving him a hard time. We'll see how that turns out. But he's in Finland. I don't know if that changes anything, to be honest with you. It might be more straightforward, the transfers from Rise to American banks. Well, this is a strong, surprising move down. Looking at the dailies, that's a heck of a move. Those three moving averages of the 50, the 100, and the 200. We're serious below all of them. I think the next stop is right there. A little under 18,000. Of course, we have this one as well. Now, you know what? These could be zones. Let's draw these in as zones. Zins as zones. Every time I draw in little zones, Ninja erases them. I come back tomorrow. But right now, the way the market is reacting, these are likely targets. But you know what? You know what? They're both super interesting. Look how we displaced off either of them. Some solid price action to the upside over here and over here. And on the lower one, I gotta say it looks the same thing. So yeah, those could be interesting places. And we're not far away on that 19,000 one. Were you in my room last night, Trader 205? I don't remember. That was a nice move down. I didn't expect that at all. Especially the way we got stuck there between 292 and 306. Shit, we just fell like 100 points. And I got holding my DICK. Got nothing of it. Well, let's be honest, I didn't get nothing. I got 15 points. Okay, 15%. Wow, look at that. We're coming up to the... no, it's not true. This is a daily chart. That makes that 19,000 level look really close. But on a 15-minute chart or a 30-minute chart, it's much farther away. Well, not that much farther away. You know what? I have to make those. Where is it? The 30-minute chart. That was the daily, eh? I gotta make those visible on all charts. Properties, daily. Where's all charts? All charts. Apply. Let's just do the first one. If we get through the first one, we'll worry about the second one. There we go. Ah, it's like an 18,900, 19,000 zone. Yeah, holding for the big move. That's the hardest thing, eh? Because you just don't know when the big move ends and you have to give back some. And oftentimes it's quite a bit you have to give back. Oh, that was an accidental click. All my accidental clicks cost me money. What am I supposed to do when I accidentally click? Cover it right away. And why am I not doing that? I'm hoping we trade down to 59. Because at 59 I'll get a trade triggered. And I'll be in 10 points better on this one lot. Let's go. 59 bid. I'll even take 59 on the offer. Flash me a 59. 65. We're almost there. 69. 66. You know how we get there if I cover this. 62. It once. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There you go. I didn't even have time to re-enter. To add to the trade. 52, I want 45 bid. I'll get out at 45, 47, 46, 44. Fill me, 44. Ah, you're going the wrong way, 56. It's like 11 points already. I don't want to give back that much. What am I short at, 68? Okay, I'll take 49. Give me 49. 56, 55. Screw you. I take it. I take it, whatever it is. Let's get off the 15-minute chart, back to the 1-minute chart. Be very interesting to see what we do with the Asian session. It's the gray box here. I'm curious to see if we're able to take out the highs and the lows by tomorrow. That would be interesting. What would I like to see? I'd like to see first take out the lows, then take out the highs. Because that would give us an 80% probability that we take out the lows again. And the speed of the moves are better to the downside. Actually, my strat might be going short. Even though it's in beta mode, I don't know, I might tag along for a one lot. You're not on the right chart. It's over here. You can see the strat loaded. FF006. FF is futures floor. And the strat is Nifty 50. It goes for 1-for-1, but I'm going to code, I think, in an option to switch it to 1-for-1 or 2-to-1. I think 2-to-1 is better. Catches some nice moves. At 1-to-1, you can move your stop to break even, or maybe take a partial also. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Make it for a 2-lot. Well, of course, you can change the size after. You can do a 3-lot, 4-lot, 5-lot. And then indicate what partial you take out at 1-to-1, and you let the rest ride, move the stop to break even. Especially with this kind of volatility, we're catching some runners. Pushing higher, trying to get off the lows. Wow. You know what, guys? I don't know if you follow the range of the 1-minute candles, but to see 24 at 858 or it's 858 is insane. Let me go back 2 weeks. Let's see if I have 2 weeks of data just to show you. Days to low, 2 weeks, 14 plus a couple of weekends in there. Let's go 18 days back. Let's just grab the slider, go right down here. And where do we want to go to? We want to go to, look, this is 2100 hours. Well, at 20, the range was 2 points. We're currently experiencing 10 times the volatility. And if I go to 21, that's 9 o'clock, it was 3. On a little bit of this move here, we managed to move up to 5. That means the average range from the high to the low, the average range on the 1-minute candles at this point is right here. It's 3.36 points. Now we have 24 points. Doesn't look like it. The charts all look the same, but the volatility is massive. I'm always tracking the volatility of the 1-minute candles. I'd like to say the higher the better, but once it gets over 30, it starts to get hard to trade. It doesn't go from 19,206 to 207 to 208. It goes from 19,206 to 211 to 205, 220. Yeah, there's a couple of trades in between there, but hitting the bid or trying to offer on the ask, very hard to get filled. And if you go market order, you're setting yourself up to be violated. Well, that was a decent move up off the lows, but I don't think that impressive. Not even 50% yet. Not even 50% of a recovery. Tomorrow I'm going to get my head on straight, and I'm going to try and take advantage of the moves. I don't know if you remember. I can probably find it, but I'm going to be lazy and not want to. There was a time not long ago, maybe October, for a good part of the day, the average range in the 1-minute candles was over 100 points. I don't remember what was happening. I don't think it was election day or the day after election. And it wasn't so far back as it wasn't when the Ukraine war was announced. because I remember that day specifically. No, it wasn't that long ago, not at all. That was the most insane day I've ever seen. Yeah, this was 100-point moves every minute. And it didn't last for, it wasn't like a new spike where it was one candle. It was like 40 consecutive candles. I have to find that day. I'm sure the charts go back far enough for it. I'd like to take a dabble to the long side. But I wanted it to come down a little more, just a little more. Maybe I'll get my wish. I'd like to see, oh, I took a sleeping pill. This looks like it's taking effect. If you see me fall asleep with my head on the keyboard and it starts hitting the long button, call 911 or call my wife. Yeah, 20 points a day. 20 points a day is good. I remember hearing an ICT video. I think he was saying 5 or 10 points a day, and you can make a good living off that. But yeah, you can, but it depends on the size. On most days, I'm able to pull out 50 to 80 points. Scalping aggressively. Quick scalps. But then I shoot myself in the foot taking undisciplined trades, which changes the sentence to, on most days, I'm able to make 50 to 80 points and then lose it. Not funny, but that's what it is. That's the full sentence. Okay, I think I'm going to try to go long on the next candle, but just for a one lot. I'm still not 100% confident in this trade. And the range is 16 or 18 points, depending on which 1 minute chart you're looking at. That's more than I usually like to risk. Who was in here before? Oh, okay, Joker. I have to ask Pine about his inside bar trade with the NQ. I would code that also, but it kind of looks promising. I have one. Well, I have one. It's not mine. It's from a guy, Trader Rob. It's an inside bar on the on Crude. His is on NQ. I'm curious if he does it on the 5 minute or on the 1 minute, because he was looking today on the 5 minute charts. And I never paid attention the other times when he showed it, if it was the 5 minute or the 1 minute. But he says he takes the first inside bar, the break of the first inside bar of the day. So after 9:30. The last couple worked out really nicely. Okay, 12 seconds, 10 seconds. Let's blow it up. Flags and engulfing candles. I like flags. Actually, I like flags more than pennants. I find if you get a flag at the top, really, you know, at the bottom of a good strong move, it indicates continuation. So basically, if you get a sideways consolidation, but like right at the bottom of a down move or right at the top of an up move. There was a trader who was talking about it. I remember Brooks. Don't remember his first name. Trader Tom talked about him. He was the first one that showed it to me, and then I started to watch and observe for that. And it showed to be true. Not 100%, of course, but quite often. I was impressed with how well it worked. Okay, are we looking to take out the U.S. session lows? I mean, not the U.S., but the full session lows? Sorry. You look at the 5-minute chart, we're awful close to making new lows since 6 o'clock. Which is the stupid scene that keeps shutting off? That one. I gotta put it on. There we go. $66. I would have liked to have gotten filled there at 58. I tried. That would have been a quick 8 points. Insta points. Quick 10 insta points. Don't say I didn't try. I put the bid in just as it hit it. Oh, I can keep it there still. Let's go. Take me in. I'll go for another 10 insta points if you want to give it to me. $66 versus 58, 8 points. So close. So close, close, but no cigar. Oh, there we go. $52 is my stop out at 6 points. Let me see if I can get 10 points on this. 67. I'll put 9 points. Sell limit at 67. There we go. 9 points. A quick 9 points. And that's how I can easily get my 50 to 80 points in a day. It's with trades like that. 73, the next level, 66. Yeah, if I can get filled at 64, 66. It's usually basically what I'm doing is I'm looking to put a limit order, if I'm thinking long, about half the ATR under the high. So if it's at 79 now, I go down, let's say, to about here. Because it's the fluctuations, the vibration of NQ as it wiggles and jiggles. Gets you in, gets you out very quickly. And it's very unlikely that if you're at the high, that it's going to trade a full ATR in one bar instantly. So by getting in at half, let's say like around here, 67, there's a good chance you're going to pop up another 6, you're going to pop up 6 points. That doesn't happen all the time. Sim 101 is long. Let's watch the trade. Didn't paint the bars in. Oh no, it's going to paint the bars in the profit target and the stop loss. Once this candle closes, if I'm correct, 6 seconds. Make me proud. Show me the lines. There we go. So it's 1-to-1 right now. Yeah, that looks about a 1-to-1. It's just a visual to see if the take profit and the stop loss. I'm going to remove it. You don't need it there. It's just a visual. I want to see that it's getting out at the right place. So given that that's the entry and I can get in at a better price, I'm getting almost 3-to-1 on my money now. If I can get in at about the 50% line, which is a good risk to return, given that anything can happen and this trade can win. So I'm going to try and get in on this trade. I just want to see that bar go black. Don't run without me. I had an opportunity to get in at 50%. Yeah, right there. I missed it. Okay, how do I get rid of these things? I got too many of them. In the meantime, I think the 50% appeared again. See, if you get in at the 50% and you size properly, this is 1-to-1. Because you're getting in here, that's your risk, 1. That's your return, 1. The original 1-to-1, which is up here, becomes a 3-to-1. Check out NQ Stats. He has 10 years backtesting on strategies like the Asia-London sweep. No kidding. What? That's his handle, NQ Stats? I'm going to take this if I get filled. If I can get filled at this price. I'll take it. There's my entry. There we go. I'm filled. And there's my stop. So I'm in at 68.50. Really? Wow. I didn't know that was that far away. That's 11 points. Okay. 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 And he calls himself NQ Stats? You know, there's so many ways to trade the sweeps. You can fade it as soon as it gets touched. You can wait for it to break, and on a retest, you can trade it as a breakout. I ran stats and numbers on that. It was pretty even. I couldn't find an edge. My favorite trade, just because of my personality, was a retest of you get through it, you sweep it, let's say an Asian session high. There's some space between the candles, or you get at least 2 1-minute consecutive closes. I'll take that. Puts me a little bit more ahead. My target's only $100 for this account. Oh shit, I keep thinking it's a 25K account, and I try to hit target in 15 days. And look how it's gonna go. What was I saying? Yeah, I couldn't find any edge, really. Too much of an edge. My favorite trade is the retest. My absolutely most hated trade is the breakout. You just get slapped too many times. And I couldn't find a way to frame a fade trade. So not that I was able to get my 3-to-1 on that because I got out early. But if we touch the blue line and you get in at the 50% retrace, that makes it a 3-to-1 trade. I was talking about that yesterday. It's a phenomenal way to increase the your edge and your expectancy on a trade. I think this strategy is ready to go. It doesn't look like it's really making any errors. Not sure why it's not showing up all the trades. Oh yeah, okay, it's showing the trade. So it got long on this candle here. Oh yeah, there it is. When this candle closed, it went long. At 21.12. These are good setups also for full porters. You know, you don't have to go in on the wild volatility. You just calculate your spread, you know, between your entry and the and your target. And you have, I would say, a 57% chance that you'll hit it. Okay, we touched it. I think how I said it, that if we touched it and the candle closes, the trade's out. Yeah, there you go. Trade's out because we touched it. So I'm going to run this tomorrow all day on Sim. I'm curious to see how it's going to do now that it's complete. You know, if I can have another strat that can bring in 100, 200 on a 1 micro. For trading for a couple hours, hands off. Don't even watch the screen. I think one more day I give it tomorrow just to make sure it's not making any errors, that it's getting out of all its trades. I was having a problem with it today. It wasn't exiting its trades. First off, only the long trades were coded. I didn't even code in the short. But yeah, a long trade was just hanging on for forever. It was down like 80 points and it didn't take it out. The ATR was 25, I think, at the time. So definitely should have taken it out. That was a nice trade. Mine wasn't so fantastic, but it was good enough. But that was a nice trade. I'm out of cola. I need a cola. And I don't have room service. Oh, is this going to be a short? Nope. But I might just try and take it in top step. If I can get better than 87. Oh, that's better than 87. Order filled. 91.50. That is 4 points better. My risk was 14, now it's 10. Going for 14 points, now I go for 18. It was a 14 for 14, but getting a better price, I turned it into a 10 for 18. 4 points more on the take profit, 4 points less on the loss. But they stopped me out. Come on, push it lower. I want to get out at a better price too. Doesn't always work out that way. Sell it, sell it, sell it. Let that bar disappear. Okay, gotta get out. Gotta get out. Didn't work out. Hey, Sparky. X is a good platform. I have a lot of trouble getting traction on YouTube. Don't know why, because I seem to be doing everything right. But on X, I get a lot of impressions, thousands of impressions. On TikTok, the following grows. 08. If I can get 03. I might consider a long here. 7 bid, 8 bid. Come on, auction it down to 03 bid. Even better, 02. 01. 10 bid. Needed to go down quickly. 17. Done. Trade's over. I missed it. Right, here's my cat. Coming to wag his tail and enter some trades, hey? Gonna wag your tail and enter some trades? Yeah, I'm really psyched for this auto trader. I think it's gonna work good. Hey, let's see if the trades are marked off from yesterday. I mean today, but let's go back to 9:30 and see if it marked off the trades. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, no, it's not going to. It's only going to mark today's trades. If you hear banging, it's my cat's tail on the microphone. Pung. You know what I lost for nothing on the top step trade I took? I went the wrong way. I gotta stop doing that. Sparky. Stop it. Come on, let's get up to 22. I am long at 13. 22 would be 9 points. I have a 3 lot. I won't complain with taking out $50 on this trade. A quick 50, a nifty 50 for the name of my strat. Wow, that's a long message. Let me get to that. Let me just watch my trade here. Come on, Sparky, go down. Stop banging the mic. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What am I long at? I'm long at 10. 16. 16 is good. I'll take 6 points because I added. Now, what do I want? Wow, 22 is really what I should be getting. 22 is what I should be targeting. Problem is, you know what I'm doing? I'm making bad decisions. I'm trading the money. What does that mean? Take me out. There we go. It means that I took a stupid trade and I lost and I wanted to make it back. But if I wasn't trading the money, I would have held to 22. Let's see if it goes. 83% of the time, New York high takes London high. 82% of the time, New York low takes London low. Okay, I know what you're talking about. 6% of New York engulfs the overnight session. This is his result on his back testing. I wonder if this is the same guy that I was watching for a while. Let me show you something. Which chart are you on? Let me just make sure you're on the right screen. I watch this. I watch what London does in relation to the Asian session. And you know what? I'm going to do it on the 5-minute. Sorry. Let me change charts. It'll be better on the 5-minute chart. Easier to see. There we go. Let me go back. Back one day. Nope. Let me tighten it up a bit. Still easier to see. Oh, not enough data. Days to load. Let's load 30. Okay. Let's go all the way back and we'll move forward. Okay, the theory is, it's very similar to what you're talking about, but the theory is this. If we take one side of the Asian session, let's call that side 1, and then we take the other side, call that side 2, we're going to go back to side 1 80% of the time. So there we didn't take both. We just took the Asian highs. I don't know what day is it. Doesn't matter. Here we just took the Asian session lows. Okay, here's an example. Let me change my cursor. We took the Asian session lows, then we took the Asian session highs. At this point, you say to yourself, there's an 80% chance we will see the Asian session lows again, and it comes true. Let's take a look at this chart. This chart, we don't sweep both sides. This side, we sweep both sides. See, we sweep the high, we sweep the low. 80% chance we're going to come all the way back up. And we did. Sweep the highs. This I'm not sure about. I don't know. He didn't differentiate. What if we sweep the lows in the US session? Are we going back up? So I don't count that. It's got to happen in the London session, which is the blue box. This doesn't sweep both sides. Let's go again. Doesn't sweep both sides. Doesn't sweep both sides. We broke the low. We broke the high. Did we do it over here? No. And you see, I was going to say this one doesn't work. But look, it did work. We took the lows, we took the highs, we came back down to the lows. Now here's the problem with it. Where do you short and how do you frame your trade? You know, like you can't just go short. You swept the lows, then you sweep the highs. You can't say, okay, we're going to go back down to the lows. I'm going to short. You still got to find a way. Some break of structure, IFVG. Me, I like what I'm using over here. I'm going to go back to this trade over. I'm going to go back to this chart. I like this here. If I think we're going short, I'll wait for us to come below the bands, get my little line that I coded in here, this chocolate thing. It tells me that the momentum is shifted to the downside. And you don't get a lot of them. It's not like you're going to get a lot of fake signals. Like if I tighten this up and we look today was a shitty down day. And there weren't a lot of bullish signals that failed. This is 9:30. Here's a bull. I can't even tell. Yeah, but I'm gonna say I think there was a bullish trade here that failed. There was a bullish trade here that failed. But oops. This one was a winner. This one I can tell you was a winner. I could see it. That wasn't a loser trade. I can open it up. Because what you need is you need the retrace and then the continuation bar. So the continuation bar was that blue bar there. So this trade was a winner. Break even if you're holding for the big move. Why is my thing not moving? This, we need a 2-bar retrace, not a 1-bar. And it then turns bearish. That's a loser. And we're already at 3 o'clock. And you would have the other winner there. So it really does protect you. And if you're going to catch a dump, like I'm sure a lot of the short trades just killed it. Like look at this one here. Short trade, you go short there, and it killed it. Good entry. So I like this for that kind of strategy. It allows you to catch the bottom, and I noticed one thing also. When you're trying to catch a falling knife, often you'll get over the bands with a full bar. For me, it's just the body, not the wicks. So you'll get over the bands with a full body. It'll come back down into the bands pretty much near the low, and then it'll go again. Take a look at what happened. The exact pattern on Friday. Remember Friday how we were dumping? Where was the dump? I made a video on it actually. No, it wasn't on Friday. Okay, then no, I don't see that pattern on Friday. Maybe it was on Thursday. Where's the dump on Thursday? Yeah, okay. So we came down, we broke the bands. No, we broke the bands again to the downside, then we broke it to the upside. You got your entry, and then you were off to the races. So it wasn't identical, but it was close enough. You funded a 150K? Hey. Good. I don't know how you guys do this at this hour. I got 66.44 in my PA account and 258 in my other one, so there. I'll show you. No, my 150K PAs aren't doing good. I have a 150K PA at 150,574. So I'm only up $574, and I have another one that's at 147,000. Wah, wah, wah. Nice long from 19,176. Is that where I went long? On this one here? 19,179. We were close. Did you go long at 912? Yeah, I think those are the best accounts because you only have to get to $5,000 to, well, not $5,000. You have to get a little bit more than $5,000, but to take a withdrawal. But still, your trailing is only $5,000. I think those are the best accounts. 918. Okay, a little bit after. This is probably my wife saying, no, my daughter. Oh, really? I'm having an emergency. Give me a second. Let me see what the emergency is. Okay, guys, I have a special request. I got to turn the camera off for 5 seconds. She has to bring me something, and she's camera shy, so you'll hear the mic. I'll call it out. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, you got 5 seconds. And they can still hear. 2. Say hello.
Is this expired?
What is it?
Greek yogurt. Please taste it.
Yeah, it smells funny.
Fuck.
Yeah, that smells funny. 1. Camera's back on. She wants to know if the Greek yogurt is expired. There's 4 containers in the fridge in the garage. Some new ones in there. Anybody want expired Greek yogurt? I waited for the structure shift. On what time frame? Wouldn't we say that happened only at 21:31? 9:31? We didn't break this high before 9:18? Certainly not. Maybe that's a little one over here. Maybe a micro shift. You know what? You're gonna scream at me. That is a Renko chart. Yeah, and it's also not a Renko. That's a Heiken Ashi chart. You might even have had one. You know what? It depends on how you define a swing low. And even if you define it with 2 lower lows, this doesn't qualify. But if you define it of 1 low, 1 higher, 1 lower high on each side, then you even have a swing over here. You can almost call that a break a structure shift, whatever. Almost. Look at these smooth moves. $12-point range on the 1-minute candles. Wow, it's too bad it wouldn't be always like this. I swear I really got my fingers crossed that the Trump effect stays in the markets for like till 2028. Just a little less volatile. I'm not asking for too much. Not asking for too much. And with that being said, if there's anybody new in here, you know the drill. Please subscribe. It's always appreciated. We're coming up to the previous day's low. And of course, hit the like button. That's always fun too. Takes but a moment. A click of the mouse. Pretend it's the buy button. Going to be coming out with a couple of videos soon on one of them on how I trade Trader Rob's crude inside bar trade. I already coded it. Yes, I like the code. Opening drive, inside bar. So runs off this chart here. When you get a black candle inside this zone over here, it's an inside candle, and you take it. If the high is broken, you go long. If the low is broken, you go short. This one was a loser regardless of which way it went. This one was a winner. This one was probably a loser, and this last one was probably a winner. So for this day, it looks like it broke even. Yeah, well, hard to say. Did I go high enough? Hard to say. It's pretty damn close. Anyways, this certainly you're moving your stop to break even on that one. So today, not that good. But the results in general are quite impressive on that. And the other one is on the opening drive play. I don't know if you guys saw it. Today's opening drive play on a 10 lot was up over $3,000. Yes, I run it on sim still watching, forward testing it. So right now the 3 that I'm forward testing is the inside bar strategy, the opening drive, and what I'm calling the Nifty 50, which is this one over here. But definitely going to readjust this to 2 to 1. 1 to 1 is not enough because it's catching the moves. I see that it's catching the moves. This is 1 to 1. It would have caught 2 to 1 easy. If I go backwards, this was a long, it was a stop out. This was a short and it covered here. So definitely 2 to 1. This was a short, definitely would have caught a 2 to 1. And this was a long, hard to say. Let's see. 1650, 22. Did it go to 28? Yep. Would have caught a 2 to 1. And this one would have caught a 2 to 1. So I'm noticing that this catches the 2 to 1 trades quite easily. I saw it today. I did it on market replay. Yeah, it's not tested enough yet, but tomorrow it will run all day on one of my sim accounts. I'll clear them out and start them from scratch. I almost want to go long here, but you know what? Every time I go long up against the ceiling like this, especially the previous day's low or the previous day's high, or I always get burned. Except if I don't take it, then it goes. Markets have a way of making you look like a fool all the time. So the best way to have consistent results is to do the same thing over and over. So if you don't take it, you'll miss some that go through and you'll miss some that don't go. And if you take them all, you'll catch a few that run and you'll catch the ones that you should have faded. And then it's your job to figure out which one's giving you edge. I prefer to wait, see us break through. 19,328. Yeah, that would be good. That would be above VWAP. The next train station would be 472, previous day's close. Put that up on the 1 minute chart. Yeah, definitely. Let's just, I don't even think that high. Even in the 315 area, just as long as price holds above VWAP. And there's the failed trade or the fade off the previous day's low. Not previous day, it was today, but once the market closes at 5 o'clock, it's the previous day. Well, it's not completely in the realm of impossibilities. We've been really going down pretty aggressively. But what are the sizes of the recoveries? 538. That's about 500 points. 138. 600 points. 816. So 400 points. So if we were to bounce from here, and we're assuming it's going to do about the same level, you get to about over here. Maybe up to 764. This level over here. Possibility if this is where it wants to bounce. Actually, what's the length of the declines? 21,067. That's 900 points. 21,338. That's 800 points. What did we do over here? 20,008. That's 800 points. So, maybe we have a possibility for a bounce. This here, 22,240. 640. That's only 600 points. Okay, so 600 to 800 points, and this is an 800 point decline. So come back tomorrow and everybody put on potentially long trades if you get setups. Of course, that's not financial advice. I'm not a licensed professional. Seek the advice of a licensed professional. This is for entertainment purposes only. Read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Go read it now. I can see 19,000 before the rip. Yeah. I think that's the level I marked off. 19,000, 18,900 right there. I marked it off from this low. And I think we also tapped into it over here last June. So yeah, we're looking at the same levels. Great minds think alike. I need to be much more selective in the trades I take. I think I've determined that in the past couple of days. Way over trading. My father had an expression, you're running around like a chicken without a head. I think at times I was doing that. It's kind of sad for a person with my level of experience, but the markets can make you look stupid sometimes. Or we let the markets make us look stupid. This is a flip of a coin. I have a long and a, when I'm patient, take my stops, I do. Yeah, exactly. I just have to add one thing to that. When I'm patient, take my stops, and trade small, I do well. If I oversize, I still screw up somehow. And you know what? Maybe because I don't take my stops. I don't want to take the loss because I oversized. I swear I trade so well when I trade small. I think if I were to do it for 30 years straight, you'd see me on the cover of a magazine. Trader hasn't had a losing day in 30 years. I mean, it really is, I don't want to say easy, but it's, when I'm relaxed and trading small and patient, key word, the market's like an ATM, but the problem is the ATM is spitting out not a lot of money. Like right now, what do I got here? $258, and I'm stopping on that account, and the other one $66. You know, it's that doesn't pay a lot of bills. It's got to be 5 figures. That's the problem. Yeah, and I mentioned it. I think you were on the stream when I said for my account size, 2 lots max on the 25K, 4 lots max on the 50Ks, micros of course, and 8 lot max on the 150Ks. That's my logical limits based on the way I trade in my systems. And if it's an eval and I want to go bananas, I think I concluded that an 8 lot on a 25K, a 20 lot on the 50K, or that's like 2 minis, and 3 minis on the 150K. With a good setup, hey, no, I think 2,600 drawdown risking more than, you mean 4 micros. Do you really? I thought you were trading minis. He didn't fill me at 55. Come on. I was right there. That was a quick 10 points. So apparently I wasn't paying that close attention when I was listening to your stream on my pillow, huh? You see, if we look at it another way, I use your stream to put me to sleep. I'm joking. Yeah, you catch some nice sized trades. Yeah, he writes LOL, but under his breath he says, go fuck yourself. Patience. I'm really thinking that that's the key to me. I think it's related to all my trading diseases. The FOMO, the chasing, the getting in early. All of that solved with patience. Patience. And you want to know the sad thing? I'm one of the most impatient guys on the planet. Been like that since I was in diapers. And even though I'm self-aware, I didn't really see it in that respect. So good has come of this stream. Patience. Because I was supposed to have patience today, and I'm certain my day would have been green on all 4 accounts. Could have had maybe over $1,000 day on my 4PA. Shit, one of them was up 700. I don't even remember what happened to that in the end. I may have still kept it. I think I was down 6, down 4, up 7, and up 70. So up 770, but down 1,000 among the 4 accounts for a net loss. Oh, someone short. My strat just went short. We missed it. It covered already. It's shorted at. These are lousy. We should make them a different color. Let's make them orange because I can't even fucking see them. Orange will show up on white. It'll show up on blue. It'll show up on black. There's your orange things. It's shorted at 54, covered at 45, 9 points, and it got another 9 points. So it was a 9 point for 9 point trade. It could have gotten 2 to 1. That would have been another 2 to 1. I have to fix that code tomorrow before I run it. Make it 2 to 1. Actually, I'm almost curious about it. I think I'm going to change the code. And what time is it now? It is almost 10 o'clock. Maybe I run it all night until 7 in the morning and just see how it does. One, it's a good beta test. The account I blew was really a disappointment. I was up 640 while I walked away. Front run my... Yeah, I heard that's 50 cents. Came back, still up $100, but tilted because you missed your money. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. And trades by Matt is in my head a lot. Don't be a dick for a tick. So if you notice, I often, and it takes money from me, because I often say, okay, my target, I'm long, my target is 70, waiting for 70 on the offer, offer 67, 68, and then you'll hear me say, I took it. That's not a tick. That's 2 points. But yeah, I always get out early. I don't know if that's good or bad. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and what the net effect is. Because got to tell you honestly, if I'm going for 15 points and it's, you know, I'm a point and a half away. At that point in time, the most I can make more is a point and a half. And if I move my stop to break even, I'm now risking 13 and a half points, if it's a 15-point target, to make that point and a half. Because if it reverses, that's what I'm giving up. I know, again, Lance Breitstein, he talks about that a lot. About how the probabilities of your trade skew and how your edge changes as you get closer to your profit target. Fantastic video talking about the mathematics of trading and how as you get closer and closer to your profit target, your edge is worse and worse. But he doesn't make the argument that you should get out early. He just wants to bring your awareness to it. What about taking partials? I forget sometimes, but I really always like to go in for at least a 2-lot. Like if I'm targeting 15 points, I like to go in for a 2-lot. Get out at half. So let's say 7 points for 1, and then move my stop loss to 7 points. So it becomes a scratch trade if it goes against me. And then if it goes up to plus 10, plus 11 points, well, I'm already itchy fingers to maybe get out, but at least move your stop. Yeah, I created an ATM strategy for that. Let's see, do we have enough range for it to work? I'll put it on Sim 101. Call it this. Let me see if I can get in. Hold on. If I'm going to do it, let's do it the right way. Sources. Close the music. Do a check. Really? Why didn't that work? Oh, I know why that didn't work. Because it's the wrong one. There. Now you hear it. Okay. Let's. It's in a good place to do it. I'm on Sim. I don't want to do it anywhere else by doing there. That's exactly what I told you about. It's a 7-point target with a 15-point risk. Let's see if it gets hit. I'll just keep doing it until I hit one. So when it takes out, when it gets there, are we on the right chart even? You see it? Yeah, you do see it. When the 7 points gets hit, it moves the stop out. Takes one. And no, it doesn't move the stop out. Sorry, it moves the stop up. I'm not articulating. Rings the cash register. God, it's got a good move up. You guys will get a laugh. Markets look like they want to move up. Yeah, I use this for scalping also. Thing is, in fast market with bad fills, your stop's not in the right place. Or at least my stop's not in the right place, not your stop. When I use it. Come on, give it a little pop up. What are we, 54? It's got to get to 58. 4 points. Come on, it's 14-point range on the 1-minute candles. It's like a third of them. It's a 20 seconds of a 1-minute candle range. There we go. Go.
Target filled.
There we go. Well, we didn't hear the ching-ching. It's got to go another 7 points. So there, the stop now is 4 points away. So I took in 7. Ah, there you go. You got the cash right now. The stop is higher. Now it's, hey, Every 7 points, it moves up 6, I think, or 7. We'll see on the next one if it goes from 54 to 61. Yeah, 54 to 61. So it just keeps trailing it now. Every 7 points, it brings it up 7 points. And we get to hear the cash register. Come on, how much fun is that? And when I hear the cash register ring 4 times, I usually get out. I'll put a limit. I'll go sell ask. Let's see if we get the 4th cash register ring. Let's go. So close. You know you want to. Well, you get the idea. Close the trade. I should have taken that on your funded. Actually, I use it on the Renkos. It's based on the size of the Renko bars that I trade. Woo! Let's try another one. Let's see, what can we get? We might, oh wait, 50-50 is not enabled. Let's enable it. It's going to get a long if this bar closes. I might take that trade on my funded account. Oh, I moved the mic away. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the 1 minute chart. Actually, sorry, I don't mean to drive you guys crazy, but I have to go back here just for a second, close your eyes, and I gotta remove one thing. And now we can go back to the 1 minute chart. That wasn't so bad. Wasn't like going to the dentist. Shit, damn, these moves are one way. Oof. Frustrating, I'm unable to take advantage of them. Hey, I don't remember if I asked when you oh, wait a minute. I don't even have the oh, yeah, it was just a little bit under the previous day's low, eh? Hey, we've gotten above VWAP. What was I going to say? No, it wasn't down there, was it? $9.25 candle. For me, that's 9.30. Yeah, that would have been a nice entry. I would have liked it better if this candle here traded a little bit into the fair value gap and then went up. I would have preferred it. Wow, this just doesn't want to stop, eh? Let's see if I can get in under 34. That looks like under 34. Can I get 43? I'm in at 33. 40, 40, 40. That's 43 times. I saw 43 times. I saw 44 times. I took it. Another tiny little scalp. Scalping my way slowly up to my $100. Then I can switch my account. On to my next one. $200, $300 in an account. Low risk. Swipes. That's the best way to do it for me. $200 times 5 accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And plus I have an Apex account there somewhere. Yeah. That's that one needs to be activated. It passed already. Let me see if I could... Yeah, show you here. It's the bottom one here. The net lick. What happened to my net lick? Keeps going away. No, can't show. Not showing. Keeps running away. Anyways. You guys will just have to trust me. Oh, there it is. I think you can see it. 26,505. So it's over. I think you can see it. 1, 2, 3. No, you don't see it. I know what I have to do. Move over. There you go. Now you see it. Boom. I think you see it. There. Now you see it. Now I can see that you see it. The last one. That's an Apex account. 26,500. Needs to be activated. Why am I waiting? Because I want to kind of focus on my PA accounts. When I have an evaluation account, I end up just focusing on the evaluation accounts because it's more comfortable. I missed a long for 8-9 points. I'm bidding 43.50 on topstep X, but I'm going to bring it down to 40. If I can get in at 40 and get out at 50, I'll be happy. 41. Oh, 40 and a quarter. 40 and a quarter. Come on, I think I saw 39 flash. Really? You didn't film me? I'm bidding. What am I bidding? Oh, I was bidding 38.75. I thought I was bidding 40, so I'm already up 5 points. Let me see. 44, 45, 46. I'll take 8 points. I'll take a fast 8 points in my topstep account. $16. Shit, this is a move. Doesn't show so much on the 1 minute chart, but it's a heck of a move without even the smallest of pullbacks. And by smallest, I mean 14 points. Let me see if I can squeeze in another 10-point scalp. I need 48 bid or lower. 52, 51, 50, 49, 49. Come on, let's see 48, 47. I'll click join the bid. 49, 48. There we go. Order filled. 49. Not so good. My stop is at 40, so 9 points. Well, after a move like that, if I can get 5 points, I'll take it. 52. 52. So as high as we're going. 56. Take it. 57. I got 56, 57. So I got 6, 7 points on that. Not bad. Again, quick scalp. Potential 15-minute shift. theoretically. I wonder what you mean by that. Do you mean that because we're now going to be trading at what looks like the... What chart are you guys seeing? Hold on. Yeah, I think you're seeing the same chart. It looks like it's going to be the Asian session highs that we're going to reverse and start trading lower. Or are you talking about making a move now to the upside? I think you're talking about, really to the downside. Where do you live, Joker, if you don't mind me asking? Or more importantly, more what I'm curious about, you live somewhere cold in the north, or are you lucky enough to be south? New York. Okay, so you got the same cold weather as I do. My nuts freeze. My everything freezes at my age. I hate the fucking winter. My wife tells me, come on, let's go out. Let's go out for supper. Let's go shopping. I said, did you not look outside? Did you not see there was snow on the ground? Talk to me in April. What are we going to eat? I bought beans. They're in the garage. Go get them. I have 100 cans of Libby's beans. What did I do? I took a one lot in the wrong account. I wanted to do this in topstep. Well, I think if I can get like a $2 loss out of this, I'll take it. 5, 7, good enough. That was an error. Shouldn't have been in that trade. Should have held it now, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. Let us watch the next trade in Nifty 50, which is going to be a long. It took a long time to get a long setup from this one, even after that big move, 200 to 360, and it's just going to get the long now. $7.45 candle gave us a swing high. Yes, I see it. When we close above it in 8 seconds, we already did. I want to see a gap on the 10 p.m. candle. Okay, continue, and then we want to trade into the gap and go long. Finish the story. Don't leave me hanging. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, let's see if this one gets 2 to 1. I gotta wait for the lines to get drawn in. The minute has to pass. Wow, it's caught a nice trade. I think it's going to exit as soon as the lines are drawn, because the ATR is 17 points and that's all it's going for right now, and it's up 40. So boom, it takes it out right away. See, we were above the lines, just like I knew, into the down candle before the pump. Well, that was another good trade for Nifty 50. Now let's see if it goes 2 to 1. So the entry was here. The stop was about here. Let's open it up. Oh, it went beyond 2 to 1. It's like it's 3 to 1 already. Okay, showing promise. I agree. I agree. And that would be a trade even that would be worth trading aggressively. Because we are definitely trading above VWAP. And the previous day's low, price is holding above. We didn't even come back to retest it. Oh, be quiet, lo-fi mix. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not on. What are you using for streaming, Joker? You using Streamlabs or OBS? And forgive me if I've asked you already. OBS, yeah. I thought you were using Streamlabs. "20 points. I'm shaking my head. I can't believe that the 1 minute candles have a 20-point range at this hour. Saw a video, there was an older trader screaming at fictional younger traders, saying, "All you idiots." And of course, I fall into that category. He says, "You miss your trade and you all chase. You get in late, you're changing the whole structure of the trade. It's a 2 to 1, for instance, hypothetically. You're chasing the trade after it's moved 1R. Now it's a 1 to 2. Now the best you can make is 1R and you're risking 2R. And you're taking these trades and you're wondering why you're losing money." And again, it goes back to what I said, that Kunal Desai video. You chase, you die. And he starts it off with, "Hello, I'm Kunal. I'm a chaser. I'm a chaser too. Oh, I see a move. It's never going to end. Let me get in. Or I'll get in when it ends. Then it goes down a little bit. You know what? It's going to come back up. A little bit more. It's going to come back up. You know what? Let me add. It's going to come back up. It was such a strong move." Whew, how many times I've done that, especially after we've just taken out liquidity. I'm confessing. I'm confessing my sins. Nobody's listening. I can do it. Yeah, and that goes so in contradiction to what Mike Bellafiore says at SMB. Fight for price. And fight for price doesn't include chasing. It means get your price or better. Don't you dare pay more. Like just now, I just got 7 points better on the entry. But it's a late entry. Oh, I have to get out. Oh well, I tried. I may try 19,315 as an entry. What were we on there? We were on the 15. The 15-minute chart. Okay, I got to take a 2-minute break. I will be back. I'm hot. The sweater's off. I'm ready for some serious trading. Bring me the 315. Wow. Well, we might get a short trade off this guy here. Oh, I forgot. Did this one go 2 for 1? I think we said yes, right? Why does it not look like it did this time? Oh, because that wasn't the target. The target was lower based on the ATR. It just waits for the candle to close. Yeah, let the trade come to you. Don't make a trade. That's another thing. All related to patience. See the trade. Be the trade. No, but definitely see the trade. I have a habit of predicting what's going to happen, and I pay the price a lot. Okay, well, this, where are we? Yeah, we, no, it won't go short yet. It needs two retrace bars before it goes short. And to be honest with you, with the kind of move we're having up, I wouldn't exactly call it an A+ trade at the screen that we're looking at. We keep chugging higher. Siki, what's up? What time you leaving tomorrow? Wow, early. No, are you really? Wow. Thinking about going short, but being patient, need to see it. Need to see it to believe it. Oh, look who went short. And let's double up. The market gods, eh? God forbid you double up and it goes in your favor. What am I short at? 78. Okay, here I won't double up. I'll get out. Now you can let it go in my favor. Now you can let it go, and now you can let it go down. Let's draw 2 to 1. Open it up. We got to get to 331. Weren't you calling the 330 level, or you were calling 315? Because the 331 is, it can, I'm not 730, 258, above that, higher, 215. There we go, 1 to 1. Where's my cursor? By the bid, I'm out. Let's see if it goes for 2 to 1. And I think after this, I will call it an evening. But I do want to see if it goes for 2 to 1. It's already at 1 to 1. So the strategy, the automated strategy, is going to close the trade in 30 seconds, regardless of where this candle closes, because all it has to do is touch 2 to 1, 1 to 1. But I'm curious to see how often we get 2 to 1, which is 19,331. Well, that's a lot of points. That's 30 points away. There's some potential here to maybe do some milking. Yeah, got out on 2-1. Well, I don't know what to root for. I'm going to root for that. I was thinking of doing a high endurance stream from 8 p.m. till noon the next day. 16 hours. I'm curious to see if I can do it. Would I be able to do it? 16 hours of scalping and still stay disciplined, patient? I think if I had more people in the room, I would try it. If I had like 20, 30 people to keep me company for the conversation, I would try it. I don't know, I'm in the mood to do it. We'll see, hopefully in a couple of weeks. And I would reward myself with a pepperoni pizza. If I can make it, I go get myself a pepperoni pizza. We have this restaurant that makes the friggin' best pepperoni pizza on the planet. It's expensive. I go with my friend, one pizza and a Coke each. It's like $52, but oh, it's worth it. Cherv, a new name. How you doing, Cherv? Lurking in the background. Okay, I could take the fibs off, I think. 19,331. We'll remember. I still want to see if the auto trader's going to make it to 2-1. It did get to 1-1. Well, it's doing really well. It's up 204 on trading micros. 1 micro. Well, wait, let's be honest. It's that's without commissions. Loving the stream. 191. That's not bad. 191 at this hour for auto trading. 1 micro. See, even that's a good way to try to pass your eval in one day without full porting. You take like a 10 lot. You have a decent auto trader. It takes, 7, 8 trades for you and it gets you there. And if it doesn't get you there, you break even or you have a small loss. You don't blow the account. There's a lot of potential for these. Okay, if we can get 10 guys, 10? No, it's 16 hours. 16 hours, get 16 guys. If we can get 16 guys in here, not today, maybe tomorrow or the next day, when we finally get 16 guys, put the word out. But if there's 16 people in here, I will stream for 16 hours, 8 p.m. till 12 noon, nonstop. I mean, I'll take a break to go to the bathroom and, refresh my empty jug of cola. But no breaks for eating because I don't get hungry anyways, even though I'm overweight. Go figure how that happened. And what will we trade? Yeah, we'll scalp what I'm doing now. We'll scalp the Nifty 50 that's running on auto that I'm beta testing. Just to make sure there's no errors. It doesn't look like there's errors. Yeah, no, it wouldn't do the oil trade. The oil trade. Yeah, we could do the oil trade. The oil trade is 9 to 11 or 9:20 to 11:20. That also runs on autopilot. Yeah, here it is. 9 to 11. And opening drive runs on autopilot. Opening drive crushed it today. I don't know if you guys saw. Opening drive went short at 19,827, and I actually covered it manually at 627 when it was up 200 points. We never had a close above the upper line of the channel. We had a couple of wicks, but never a close, and it held. Actually, I wonder how much farther would it have gone? 596 would have made about another 30, 40 points. Actually, it would have been up 300 points at one point. 827 down to 527. Would have caught that move. With that being said, last week was pretty much one of the worst weeks for the opening drive. Not pretty much. It was one of the worst weeks, or the worst week. But it handsomely made back its losses on one day. I put out a TikTok video. Why you don't give up on your systems because you had one bad week, because anything can happen. And you got to have faith in your back testing and in your edge. I don't know, I might take this short. Am I pressing my luck? Well, anyways, let's first see if it stays bearish. 50, Nifty 50 isn't going to take it short though. It takes one trade per side. Oh, look at that. Okay, and it didn't go for the 2-for-1. It would have missed it. You know what? I'll try it just for a one lot. I'm tired. I'm beyond. I went beyond my 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's no way you're closing. There's no way you're closing as a bullish bar. 16 points. F8. Let's get this 16 points. I'm short at 84. That's 400. Let's make a little short. There's my 1-to-1. See, I would have liked to have two lots and taken a little piece out and reduce my risk. It is what it is. I only took one lot. But I will add at the 50% retrace. If I'm in loss by 50%, I like to add there. Because that trade has a very good risk to return profile. Give me 10 points. Go 74 bid. 79, 78. 78. Let me see. Can you say 77? Come on, 77 bid. 79, 78, 78 and a quarter. 77, 76. Fuck you, 76. Give it to me. Good enough. There we go. Oops, I have an ATM. I never hang on for full profit. I'm such a loser. Let's get rid of this fib thing. Don't need it anymore. It served its purpose. Slowly climbing, $10 at a time. 131 in my PA Apex. Doing one lots. Can't complain. You know, that's not bad. It's almost $400 for the evening session. I'm short, holding to 19,260. What happened to the fair value gap on the 15-minute chart? No, all seriousness. How come, why have you discounted the fair value gap on the 15-minute chart? The long trade trading back into it at 331. Any? You think we might retrace all the way back into the... Yeah, I mean, anything's possible, right? ACH, anything can happen. I tell you, you guys who can hold for big moves like that, you're my hero. You guys are hero traders. I'm surprised Woodchip didn't show up. He missed a long session. I'll tell him to get people for the marathon. They have to make the rules. Like on my monitor that's off screen, can I watch porn to keep me company through the night? The hell is blowing? Oh, the furnace. The fournaise. The furnace. Keeping our house cozy warm. I can't complain. It's not that cold outside. +3 Celsius. I don't know. I think that's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm guessing. Good job. $50. Well, yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's true. No, you weren't here when my son was trading beside me. And just to clarify, I have twin boys. They both trade. Now one trades in an office behind me. He does ICT. And the other guy now is living with his girlfriend, but that's the other guy, Alex. He was trading beside me. Yeah, we were going for 40 pointers. And we were catching them quite often. He's good at holding. And I was riding his coattails. Fuck, I used to tell him, get out, it's not going to go. He'd say, shut up. You hold, it's going to go. Stay confident, stay positive. We're going to get it. And we used to celebrate a lot of 40-point winners. It was fun. I told him to come back. He said, no, I talk too much. I talk too much. How are you going to do a stream without talking? And when I mean he was beside me, he was beside me. You know, like our chairs were almost touching. Well, I'm looking forward to trading tomorrow if this continues. Still 15 points average range on the 1-minute candles. Crazy, crazy. You know, tied into patience, there was something that I used to say to myself. I don't do it anymore. But before I took a trade, I used to ask myself, is there a reason that I see that I shouldn't take the trade? Like, can I find a reason? I'll not make up a reason. Of course, you can make up any reason. It's 10:52. I'm not going to take the trade. But, you know, going long just under VWAP or going long just under the previous day's low, you know, something like that. You know, initial balance, if you're right at the initial balance when you get the entry, if there's a reason that makes sense to you that you shouldn't take the trade, don't take it. And that helps. That also ties all into the patience. FOMO, is there a reason you shouldn't be taking? Yeah, you're chasing. Don't take the trade. Is there a reason I shouldn't take the trade? Yeah, I missed the entry. I'm late. You shouldn't take it. So it works for all those things I was talking before. No adding, no chasing, no FOMO. Yeah, I was right. The strategy didn't go short. Good, good. It's supposed to be one per side. However long it takes, the next trade it'll take as long. It's a long trade. Oof, I really got to go to bed. One more swing at a bat. Just for fun, so I can have good dreams. Wow, it just either steadily climbs or steadily falls. Well, in 3 seconds. Which chart are you on? You're not on that chart. Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to get a blue background. That blue background indicates it is now looking for a long trade. So we need at least 2 bars of a retrace and then a continuation bar. And it'll go long. And my preference is that you get the retrace pretty early. You don't run up 100 points and then get a retrace. Got out full, 363. Nice. Yeah, I'm closing out top step. I made 110. Doing 1 lots also. Adding when I was a little bit in drawdown. Taking my stops. I'm going to take one more trade. I'm going to take this trade on the chart that you guys are seeing. Wait for the retrace, and then I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight. I just got I don't know, sort of an idea. Yeah, let me put up the 15-minute chart. Yeah, we came into it. Oh, you're not on it. Hey, did you get the screenshot I sent you? Or did it go in your spam folder? Looking at the candles and I'm hallucinating. I'm seeing snow angels. I think that means it's time to quit. Yeah, anyways, that gives you an idea of what I was saying, that it was a little grayish, compared to my chart that was white on the side. So I didn't know if you were using a white, if you were using a gray, that's all. I just wanted to show you what I was referring to. I like gray charts. I have some up here. These guys here are my gray charts. I don't like a white background. I find the contrast is too stark. Yeah, this is more than off-white over here. It's softer on the eyes. I don't know why everyone on the internet uses black or white as a background. I'm thinking of going back to black. I think the white is giving me headaches. What's gold at? Gold is chugging along. Oh, really? I'm not sure if the strat's going to go long. Let me see. Open up the data box. Open up the data box. The data box never shows up. It's always hidden. Does anybody see the data box? I don't see it. What about if I come down here? Dunk. Oh, there you are, right in the middle. Let me make it always on top. And is this a down candle? Open 93.94. The close is 94.25 higher. No, it's not going to go long. Okay, guys, I think I was just waiting for this last trade. I wanted to watch it. I was going to take it. But that's enough for me. It's 11 o'clock. It was a fun stream. Thank you guys for showing up. I'll be back online tomorrow at 8 in the evening. And I'm also streaming at 9:15. As you know, of course, Joker. And we'll talk tomorrow. Thanks for showing up. Have a good evening. If anybody's new in the background, click the subscribe and the like button. And see you guys tomorrow. You're welcome, Turf. It was great having you here. Good night.